Ladies and gentlemen, Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions welcomes you to yet another season of India Insight. Envisioned by Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, the founder of this institution, way back in 2004, the objective ever since has been to enhance the knowledge of India and appreciate the diverse culture of this nation. As our young children take part from various corners of the world, over the last couple of years in the digital avatar, this contest has reached over 20,000 students across 10 countries. We at the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions truly appreciate and acknowledge the support and patronage given to us by all the participating schools, their teachers and managements. Before we begin, it is our pleasure and privilege to invite a leader in school education, a person who is a strong advocate of co-scholastic learning. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dean Academics at Vidyaniketan, Miss Sumitra Raghavan.
Good morning, young participants of the India Insight debate, quiz and drawing competitions. The dream of our founder, Srimati Prema Rajagopal, has not only materialized but is growing stronger in numbers each passing year. Children of today have information available to them at the click of a button. But India Insight is one set of competitions where they develop curiosity about the historical, cultural, and current facts on India. From the host institution, Vidyaniketan Public School, let me wish all you participants all the best as you move from the prelims to the grand finale. A big thank you to all the teachers who stood by their students as they prepared for these competitions, and to their heads of institutions, not only from India, but 9 other countries as well, making India Insight a truly global set of competitions. All the best and thank you.
A big hello and a warm welcome to each one of you to this wonderful program. It's time for us to introduce to you your host for the program today. She is Asia's only professional quiz host, having hosted quizzes in several countries across this region. She has to her credit over 500 shows over the last couple of years, the notable ones being Tata Crucible, TCS Inquisitive, TCS Intelligim, the Union Bank Quiz, the Canara Bank Quiz, just to name a few. She is an alumnus of NITK Surathkal and was selected as 40 under 40 by Business World as people to reckon with from our country. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for you to welcome your host, Miss Rashmi Furtado.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first semi-final of the India Insight Quiz 2023 from the senior category. Of course, the first semi-final means we have already completed all the quarterfinals and now we are getting a step closer into that big world finale that's coming up. India Insight, of course, is conceptualized by the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions, and what started as a quiz is today a debate, drawing, and a quiz contest. This is first of its kind for a school to have a contest like this at an international scale between all the schools. And this year we have had amazing participation from over 10 countries. For now, let me quickly introduce our semi-finalists to you, and then we will get into the semi-final. Our first semi-finalist for the day is Andrew Jordan from Indian School, Muscat. Representing the Indian Community School, Kuwait, is Johan. From the Noble International School, Qatar, joining us is Jia. Representing Birla Public School from Qatar is Ram Ganesh. I have 4 rounds for them today in the semi-final. What we need to remember here is that only the winner from this semi-final will qualify into that world finale that's coming up. Yes, from the quarterfinals, 4 of them qualified into the semi-final, but as we get closer into the finale, it's going to get a little bit tougher for all of them. So only the winner goes through. For now, let us quickly get into the first round of the semi-final, India at a glance. Here we go. All right, contestants, there will be images coming up on your screen. There are 5 questions in this round. So along with the images, I would have corresponding questions. The questions may add or may give you more information or they may not. All right. Now, it's up to you on when you choose to press the buzzer, but when you do so, I will stop reading out the question. The scoring pattern is +50, -50. Rest of the rules do not change. Good luck to all of you. Let's start with the first semi-final of the India Inside quiz from the senior category. Question number 1 coming up on your screen now. Identify the musical instrument popularized by Ustad Amjad Ali Khan. He's Ustad Amjad Ali Khan. Andrew's on the buzzer. Go ahead, Andrew.
Sarod.
Sarod is absolutely right. +50 to you. The name of the instrument is sarod. Let's move on to question number 2. Moving on to question number 2. Identify the cricketer who holds the record for taking the most number of wickets in the women's one-day international cricket. Go ahead, Andrew is on the buzzer.
Jhulan Goswami.
Jhulan Goswami is absolutely right. In fact, she just retired in 2022, if I'm not wrong. Jhulan Goswami giving Andrew 50 points. Moving on to question number 3 coming up. Identify the former Prime Minister known for introducing various liberal reforms to India's economy. Ram Ganesh on the buzzer. Go ahead, quick there.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Oh, taking a negative on that is Ram Ganesh. The answer, P.V. Narasimha Rao. P.V. Narasimha Rao is what I was looking for. Never mind, he has many more rounds. He can negate that and move into the positives. Let's move on to question number 4. Identify the pediatrician posthumously conferred the Padma Vibhushan in 2023. Andrew is on the buzzer. Go ahead.
Mahala Nobis.
Let me complete the question, ladies and gentlemen. This man saved millions of lives promoting the use of oral rehydration solution, commonly known as ORS. He's absolutely right. He gets his +50. Dilip Mahalanobis, the name I was looking for. This is the person who created ORS, and he saved a lot of lives when the cholera epidemic started, and he's the one who is to be credited for ORS. Let's move on to question number 5 coming up on your screen now. Identify the filmmaker whose documentary film on environmental issues, All That Breathes, won the Golden Eye Award for the best documentary at the 2022 Cannes Film Festival. All That Breathes. It's a documentary film. Johan is trying. Go ahead, Johan.
If I'm not wrong, it has to be Shaunak Singh.
Absolutely right. Getting a +50 on that. Shaunak Singh is right. Gets a +50. And with that, we conclude the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Let me complete another round and then give you the scores of these finalists here today. Moving on to the second round, incredible India. Here we go. The format of this round does not change. There would be visuals on your screen and corresponding questions from me. Question number 1 of this round, 5 questions again. First one on your screen now. Identify the author who won the 2006 Man Booker Prize. The Inheritance of Laws, of course, is the title of the book. All right, time is up. No one going on the buzzer. This is the semi-final. It would be a little more difficult, and I will also be strict with the time that has been given to them. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, Kiran Desai. Kiran Desai is what I was looking for. Let's move on to the second question. Coming up now. Credited with the invention of the ice stupas, identify this Magsaysay Award winner. Huge name, huge name. All right, no one going on this one either. I thought this would be a quick buzz. Time is up. I'm very sure you all know the name, and I don't know, maybe are feeling stressed. I don't know what happened. The name or the answer I was looking for, Sonam Wangchuk. Sonam Wangchuk is what I was looking for. He is the one on whom the character of Amir Khan in Three Idiots is based. All right, that's the actual person. All right, let's move on to question number 3 coming up on your screen now. Identify the revolutionary who died here in February 1931. Andrew, go ahead.
Ram Prasad Bismil.
Oh, taking a negative on this is Andrew. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, Chandrasekhar Azad. And this, what you're seeing, is the Azad Park, or the Chandrasekhar Azad Park, which is now in Prayagraj, initially or formerly known as Allahabad. And that is where he killed himself. All right, Andrew takes a negative on that one. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 4 coming up on your screen now. Identify this famous epitaph located in the 2nd Division's War Memorial in the Commonwealth War Graves Commission Cemetery. This is an India quiz, remember that. When you go home, tell them, all of us, and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today. No one going on the buzzer. Time is up. The answer, Kohima epitaph. Kohima epitaph. In the Second World War, there were over 1,500 soldiers who died there, and there's a huge cemetery that has been maintained, and this is the epitaph that reads at Kohima. All right, let's move on to the last question of this round coming up on your screen. Here we go. Identify the award presented to both of them posthumously. Go ahead, Andrew.
Dada Saheb Phalke. This is Vinod Kumar.
Do you know the other person? That's okay. The award was all I was looking for. He knows Vinod Khanna. The other person there is Prithviraj Kapoor, known for his famous role that he played in Mughal-e-Azam. He's the one who played Akbar in Mughal-e-Azam. Both of them received the Dada Saheb Phalke Award posthumously, and Andrew getting a plus 50 on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed 2 rounds of the semi-final. Let me quickly tell you the score before we continue the quiz. All right, with 150 points, Andrew is leading this quiz. Johan is trying to give him a tough competition. He's currently on 50 points. Ram Ganesh took a negative early on, has not bounced back from then, and Jia is yet to score. All of them did well in the quarterfinal, but as you get closer into the final, the pressure builds up. So I understand why the scoring is not as fast or as high as a quarterfinal. For now, let's move on to the next round of this quiz, India in a word. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the first semi-final of the India Inside quiz, brought to you by the Vidyaniketan group of institutions. Time for us to move into the third round of this quiz. In this round, along with the visuals, you will get blocks on your screen. The number of blocks indicate the number of letters in the answer. I, of course, have a question that will go along with the visuals, but it's up to you on when you choose to press the buzzer. Good luck to all of you. Remember, only the winner qualifies into that world finale. First question coming up on your screen now. Identify the theatrical dance art form famously performed in coastal Karnataka that involves heavy makeup, music, dialogues, and is very expressive. Gia, go ahead.
Yakshagana.
Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. Yakshagana, giving her that plus 50. Let's move on to question number 2 coming up on your screen now. The Agatti Airport serving Agatti Island is the sole airstrip in which union territory? I said Agatti. Ram Ganesh, go ahead.
Lakshadweep.
Plus 50 to you. Good answer there by Ram Ganesh. And he negates that minus 50 that he had. That's a very good place to be. Plus 50 to Ram Ganesh. All right, let's move on to the third question coming up now. Identify the main battle tank developed by the Combat Vehicle Research. Andrew, go ahead.
Arjun.
Arjun, it certainly fits into the number of blocks there. My question, it was developed by the Combat Vehicles Research Development Establishment of the DRDO for the Indian Army. Arjun, absolutely right, giving him that plus 50. Beautiful answer there by Andrew. Let's move on to question number 4, coming up on your screen now. Identify the renowned Mahavihara. Gia, again, none of them allowing me to complete my question. Go ahead.
Nalanda.
Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. This is the Mahavihara from Nalanda. All right. The last question of this round coming up on your screen now. Rashtrapati Ashiana is an official retreat of the President of India. This was renovated during the presidency of Pranab Mukherjee. Where is it located? All right, taking too long, nobody pressing the buzzer, time is up. The answer, Dehradun. Dehradun would have given one of you a plus 50. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed 3 rounds. I will certainly tell you where all of them stand because the scores have changed quite a bit from what I told you earlier. Scores as of now, Andrew is on 200 points. Close behind him is Gia with 100 points. Johan on 50 and Ram Ganesh on 0. All right, let's move on to the last round of this quiz, India Inspired. Here we go. Last 5 questions of this quiz, nothing appears on your screen. You get all your clues from me, so remember, I'm the only one who can give you or tell you anything about the question. The moment you press the buzzer, I will stop reading out the question. Good luck to all of you. Question number 1, here we go. Which Indian currency note featured the Sagar Samrat oil rig on its... Go ahead, Johan.
The rupee 1 note.
Plus 50. Beautiful answer there by Johan. 1 rupee note is absolutely right. Johan getting 50 points on that. All right, he too is now on 100 points along with Gia and Andrew on 200. Let's see what happens. Question number 2, here we go. If Mahabalipuram is in Tamil Nadu, in which state is Mahabaleshwar? Ram Ganesh, go ahead.
Karnataka.
Oh, minus 50 on that. Maharashtra, the answer I was looking for. Maharashtra, all right. Last 3 questions of the semi-final. Third question of this round, here we go. Which organization that deals with security of the maritime zones of India has the motto, Vayam Vayam Rakshama? Vayam Vayam Rakshama. All right, time is up. No one going on the buzzer. I have to be strict on the time when it comes to semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting closer to that world final. The answer, Indian Coast Guard. Indian Coast Guard is what I was looking for. Last two questions of the semi-final, the penultimate one. Here we go. Joshna Chinnappa and Deepika Pallikal are associated with which sport? Andrew, go ahead.
Squash.
Plus 50 to you. He's absolutely right. 50 points to him on that. He's smiling already. I think I know the reason why. He's got his math right. But I still have to complete the quiz. The last question of the semi-final. Here we go. Which is the southernmost point of India's territory? Johan, go ahead.
Kanyakumari.
I need a very specific answer, Johan.
The Indra Point.
Indira Point is absolutely right. Plus 50 to you on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have come to the end of the first semi-final of the India Inside Quiz for the senior category. Let me tell you the scores. All right, Ram Ganesh took a negative again, so he's on minus 50. Jia on 100 points, Johan on 150 points, and Andrew from Indian School, Muscat, is on 250 points, and he has won the semi-final, and he moves into the world finale. Let's see what happens. Let's see if history repeats. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and take a look at last year's India Insight. You will know what I'm talking about. For now, please come back. There are many more semi-finals remaining. We are just going closer into the world finale. I have 3 more semi-finals remaining. I will definitely see you at the second semi-final. You take care.